Ladies and gentlemen, this is number one blog in the building. Let's not waste any time. You already know what it is. Let us talk FIFA Club World Cup. Chelsea versus Benfica. Portugal versus England. All I can say is, hey, first half, I want to give a big shout out to Captain Reece James, who actually began the scoring with a solid free kick. All I can say is, man, Chelsea really held it down in this game. We're going to go through the highlights and we're going to give you lowlights and all that good stuff. I can definitely say that, oh my goodness, Saturday, today, Maresca on point. The Maresca ball is balling for Chelsea right now, man. Yes, Chelsea, they may have won the first game in the group phase. They lost the second game. Second game, Felipe Luis, former Chelsea player. The team in question actually is Flamengo. Please, I hope it's Flamengo because I don't want to butcher it, seeing as, we have limited time doing this video. And then in the last group game, right? Obviously, Chelsea came back to life. Seeing that Chelsea lost 2-1 in that game, it wasn't a nice report back home. But the other thing that people don't even realize was Chelsea losing that game was like a blessing. Reason being is them finished second. Bayern Munich ended up finishing second in their group. So as a result, Benfica were the winners of that group. But today, like I feel like Chelsea was firing on all cylinders. A lot of the field play. Yes, we know that 10 men, Benfica went down to 10 men. Regardless of the situation, Chelsea held up. I say what made this game interesting was the handball from Chelsea to make it 1-1. Shout out to Angel Di Maria. What I think a lot of people are not really talking about also is how Colombian Moses Caiceido really locked down the middle for Chelsea. The unfortunate part about that I'm going to be so bothered about is Caiceido got a second yellow. Not in this game, but, accumulative games. So now it's like Chelsea's not going to have Caiceido for the Palmeiras game, South American team. So it's like, now I'm really thinking, who's really going to cover that area? That means we got to bring in probably 2 or 3 players just to make sure to cover that. Whether we need to push players up or, bring players in. Another thing also too, I think I'm really looking at is Mr. Palmer. Mr. Palmer, he wasn't really looking good through the rounds. The most important is Chelsea's winning. That's the most important. I feel like when he ditched the long sleeve, I know the whole heat situation in the USA, I feel like he played a better game today. But my man, when I say my man, Neto. I say Neto is Chelsea's player of this tournament so far. My guy is firing on all cylinders. The money that Chelsea paid for Neto is well spent because he's really showing up for Chelsea, especially in this competition. And I definitely say I have to applaud him. Enzo. I feel like Enzo was doing a little too much. Just so you know, yes, that is Enzo's former team. I will give Enzo a blind this game because remember, Chelsea ended up winning 4-1. So the fact that they ended up winning 4-1, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to allow it as long as Chelsea won. I think also we need to look at the fact that there was a weather delay. And with that weather delay, it ended up making both teams have like a 2-hour delay. But I want to say big shout out to Chelsea and the coach, Mascherano, who was able to keep his players in composure. Because imagine, it is not easy to get back into the game after sitting down for 2 hours. But man, oh man, Chelsea, man. Yo, Chelsea cook jollof rice today. They don't cook jollof rice. Ha! We don't even have Declan Rice. But yo, Chelsea is really, really cooking. Especially shout out to Nkuku on that rebound on his own shot. Nkuku today was good. I am usually hard on Nkuku, but I'm going to save a lot of my conversation about Nkuku to the side. No banter today, no getting at Nkuku. But Nkuku, if you mess up in the next game, you're going to hear from me. You're going to hear from me. So after the 2-hour delay, they came back. Nkuku scored in the 108th minute, man. Solid. But you think Chelsea were done there? No, Chelsea weren't done. Guess what? Pedro Neto joined the party in the 140th minute of extra time. As guys, I keep telling you, yes, Chelsea may have been up 1-0, but I think that handball even made the game more spicy. Did you see the way Mascherano celebrated Christopher Nkuku's goal? He's like, yes. Nkuku looked like he didn't even want to be with Chelsea for the longest time. But let's hold on. This is just a preseason tournament. And then to end off the game, Dewsbury Hall in the 170th minute to end the game 4-1 Chelsea. Man, oh man, I was impressed with Chelsea today. They were firing on all cylinders. Everybody came to play. I still can't get over the Reece James free kick. Oh my gosh. It was beautiful. Beautiful beyond belief. This is the way Chelsea is supposed to be playing football. All I'm saying is their next game against Palmeiras is definitely not going to be easy, especially losing Caiceido in the middle. But, again, as I say, I never said this on camera, but I'm going to say it now. Chelsea finishing second in this group gave them a better path to the final. I have no doubt in my mind, Chelsea's going to make the final. I'm not going to jinx it being like Chelsea's going to win the whole thing, but what I'm saying to you is that if Chelsea decided to go on the other side of the bracket for the FIFA Club World Cup, it would have been a difficult one. And what I mean by difficult is, let us look at Chelsea's ascent to the final. Facing Benfica, they already beat Benfica. Palmeiras beat Botafogo. Now it's Palmeiras and Chelsea. Chelsea will get the winner of Inter, Fluminense, Man City, Al Hilal. And to me, the way I look at it is going to be Inter against Man City. Chelsea, I don't have a doubt in my mind if it may be Inter, if it may be Man City. They will reach the final, no matter what. No matter what. Let us even look at something else too. If you look on the other side of the bracket, PSG, Inter Milan, Flamengo, Bayern, Real Madrid, Juventus, and Dortmund and Monterrey. Chelsea have a better shot of going to the final when you look at that side of the bracket. But nonetheless, I just want to say congratulations to Chelsea once again on your 4-1 win. On your 4-1 win over Benfica. Yes, Benfica may have scored one, and so what? The reality is that, Chelsea came to party with their boots. And they were just knocking balls in left, right, and center. Yes, a 1-0 win looks nice, but hey, all those flurry of goals that came in extra time, that's what I'm saying. That Chelsea strolls into quarterfinals. And yes, I enjoyed every minute of it. Shout out to Sanchez. Shout out to Reece James. Shout out to Neto. Shout out to Caiceido. Shout out to the lap. Shout out to Christopher Nkuku. Christopher Nkuku is not playing cuckoo, but he's playing Nkuku. Let me give you something interesting. Chelsea have won all 5 of their knockout ties against Portuguese opposition. Take that in. Take that in. Take that in. That is impressive. You know what? Let us look at the Chelsea versus Benfica stats. And I'm going to leave y'all because, I got to go head to work. So I just gave this time to da-da-da-da-da-da and then head to work. Chelsea stats versus Benfica. Are you guys hearing this out? Shots. Chelsea's 22 to Benfica's 8. Shots on target. 12 for Chelsea. And Benfica 5. Possession 64% to Chelsea to 36 Benfica. Passes 790 for Chelsea to 450 of Benfica's. Pass accuracy 84% for Benfica and Chelsea 91%. Fouls 14 to Chelsea's 21. Yellow cards, Benfica had 5, Chelsea had 3. Red cards, 1, which was Benfica. Chelsea 0. Offsides for Chelsea 4 to Benfica 7. Corners 2 for Benfica, and 10 corners to Chelsea. This game was played at the Bank of America Stadium. I've been to the stadium before. This is where Ghana and Mexico faced each other, I believe like 2023. This was in North Carolina. There you have it. My name is Number One Blogger. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow my community, which is on TikTok. I also have one on Facebook and Instagram. Number one blogger giving you the news. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Let's go.